Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and in this new video I will be sharing some of the proven growth tactics being used by successful SaaS companies and micro SaaS applications, right? And as you can see in my on my screen, I have a growth tactics database. So this is the product. Let me talk about this product first, so we'll know how to get access to this. So I built this product called growthcatalog.com. So I have been collecting a lot of growth tactics being used by successful micro SaaS apps, as I was very active on Twitter since 2020. So in the last 4 to 5 years, I have been adding some of the growth tactics being which worked and which is like a proven growth strategy. And I have been collecting that, and I tried to collect that and put it into a nice database. So this is a really an interesting application that you can like get access to. I have a free version as well, where which I have like around 20 tactics, and I will keep adding a lot of growth tactics in my pro version as well. So first, let me get into the growth tactics. I will probably share 3 to 4 growth tactics from the free version first, and then I will go to the pro version, where I have like around 56 growth tactics as of now. And in this video, I'll be probably talking about 4 to 5 growth tactics. So we'll get a complete overview, like what exactly other people are using to grow their app, grow their revenue or sales, or maybe some changes in landing page or something like that. So here we have like around 4 to 5 categories, like info products, landing page, pricing, SaaS, and sales. So if you click on any of them, you can like filter some of the growth tactics. And let me just go with one growth tactic to start with. So I will explain you to how it works. So this is an interesting one. So this is a growth tactic used by Peter Levels, who is one of the most successful entrepreneur on Twitter. If you have been following him on Twitter, what we call as X right now. So you can obfuscate the text and tease people. So this is an ebook growth tactic to start with. So what it does is, like, I will show you a screenshot what it does. Uh, as you can see, in the start of this chapter, the words are quite visible and readable. But if you start reading properly, you will see the text is quite not in a proper order. So this is what we call it obfuscate the text and tease the people. So it is a scrambled kind of a thing and redacted excerpt. So this way you can like create that kind of thing. So I will just show you. This is readmake.com. So this is like so once you start reading the text, it will look like this. So this is quite an interesting one, because it teases a lot of people to get the ebook itself. So you have this ebook, get started, but as you scroll down, you can see the text is quite scrambled and it's not in a proper order. So it's kind of like a teasing to a lot of people. And this is an interesting growth strategy. So you can do this for, any ebook or any info product that you are launching, right? So, and I have like shared like how it works, and then what are the key benefits of it. Like, first of all, it protects the IP. It discourages scraping or copying the and making the raw text very unusable, right? That's also one interesting part of it. Then let's go back to another growth tactic. Yeah, so this is like a very basic one, but it's quite, ignored by a lot of founders. So if you have a SaaS software, you should, at least make a walkthrough video and embed it on your landing page, right? So what happens is, like, it improves your overall offering. The potential customers know what exactly you're offering, right? And it builds an understanding. So I have like shared like how it works. So first of all, plan this walkthrough video. Maybe sign up to your own software and start you know doing a walkthrough video so that the end user who will be a paying customer knows exactly how the app works, right? And maybe you can like use a software like Screen Studio. I'm currently using Screen Studio, and it's a very effective tool, I would say. It's for Mac users, and you can like even use Loom as well, right? Or OBS to capture the video part. And you can like post it on YouTube, make it private, and embed that video. And that's like a very interesting thing once. And the added benefit of that, it also improves your brand visibility or your product visibility on YouTube if you make it public as well, right? So that's an interesting idea to start with, and it is quite neglected by a lot of founders that I have seen. So I have been doing it myself as well. So this is one of my products, directoryideas.ai. It's a tool for directory makers to get more insights, right, on directory ideas and niches. So I have added a walkthrough video over here of 6.41 minutes, and I also have a bigger video over here which is around 20-25 minutes, like how you can generate or get unique directory ideas with deep insights. I have also added it into my YouTube channel and just embedded it right over here. So this way, like, you can do that for your own products as well. If you're not done, if you're not done that yet, you should like get started it right away, right? I've also done it for my another product called ltdideas.com. I have also added that right into the hero section. So this is an important growth tactic, and it's quite neglected by a lot of founders that I can see nowadays. And let's go to another one, right? Yeah, maybe what we can do is, yeah, let's see this one. So this was an interesting one that I found, recently. So many founders are, don't know how to price the product because they want to see what sticks, right? What resonates the best with their audience. So what you can do is like, maybe you can add all sorts of pricing experiments on your pricing page and see what works. So this is what I found on landingfolio.com. So it has a limited time deal of like forever full access, which is like kind of a lifetime deal. Then it has a 1 year full access, which is like $99 yearly. And it has a 3 months full access of $49, which renews quarterly, right? So it also creates an anchoring of pricing. It's quite interesting. And most of the people would probably go to the forever full access, which is quite an anchoring based pricing strategy. So you can probably do that, probably add a quarterly pricing and a lifetime deal pricing and a yearly pricing, and probably just add a tag over there called as recommended. And whatever you want to recommend the pricing model, right, you can put a tag on it and try this growth tactic as well. So what it does is like it probably uses a more data driven approach. Like you can understand like what people really want, right? You can even change the pricing for that. Like if you want to like experiment with $99 or $59, like you can try to experiment with that as well. But the major part is like try different pricing models all at once and see what sticks with your audience, and you can maximize both your conversions and your revenue, right? So this was quite an interesting one. So this is a free, growth tactics version that you can get it from growthcatalog.com. You can just click on it and, put in an email address and you will get the free version. And for the full version, it's like for $49. And I'm also doing a growth strategy call along with that. If you want to take this plan, I will, sit and analyze your app and create a detailed growth document as well. If you are interested, just let me know, or you can DM me on Twitter, or you can even email me, right? And let me just go with the on the pro version of the growth catalog and explain some more growth tactics being used by some other SaaS applications. So this was the recent growth tactic that I added. So this is quite an instant sandbox demo tactic that I found, right? So let me just show you how it works. So I opened a Twilio segment interactive product demo. So what it does is, like, even before signing up, you can try to add or integrate an interactive product demo so that users understand what exactly this product is and how it works. So you can see on the Twilio segment, you can just select next, and then you can put in some stuff over here. Maybe I'll try to add something here randomly. I don't know if it will work or not. Yeah. And then I will put on next, and it will show you how the product works, right? So you can probably do that. And if you are vibe coding, it's again, you can try to emulate that with cursor or something like that. I don't know how, but you can. So I have also done this for growthcatalog.com as well, but in a small way. So if you go on the growthcatalog.com, you can see the live tactics for here as well, right? I have added like 3 tactics, so it's kind of like a product demo version, and you can actually see what growth tactics I have added, but I have not added like all of the growth tactics over here in the landing page. And so this is kind of like a product demo, but at a smaller scale. But this is like an interesting one. So because you know exactly how this product works even before signing up, right? So this is quite an interesting one. So if you want to like have more activations to your SaaS software, you can try this, growth tactic, which is being used by Twilio, right? And if your app is quite complex and if people are like not signing up, you can try to do that to improve your sign up rate, or what we can call as an conversion rate to sign up, like visitor to sign up ratio. You can try to increase that with the live product demo, right? So this is quite an interesting one that I found. Like, and mind you, you don't need to add like a sign up thing. Probably you can, but you can A/B test that. So if you add a sign up form, maybe users might bounce off, but you can try to A/B test that as well. So this was an interesting growth tactic that I found. And let's see a different one, right? uh, this was an interesting one. So library of explainer video content. So let's suppose we have a big or even a small SaaS application or micro SaaS. What you can do is like create a video library of the tool that you already have built, and just shoot or record like how exactly you can use your tool and use it to the maximum value, right? So you can create that and put that library on inside your video, inside your application, or and also you can try to publish that on YouTube as well. So this is kind of like a self education to your paid users. So what this will do is like it will probably reduce the refund rate or a churn rate, and with the visual walkthrough of each of the features that you already have, it will also improve the value addition to your users, right? And you can even tell that in the pricing page as well. So this is quite an interesting one, and I have seen that a lot of SaaS softwares, SaaS applications does it, right? So we have for university, a Webflow University we have, then we have for Notion as well, right? Then we have for Zapier. I saw it on ClickUp as well. I saw it on Algolia as well. So these are some of the examples, but obviously you can try to emulate that for your own software as well. So create a library of explainer video content for your tool and try to maybe, add that in your application, maybe inside the profile menu, and just people can just, try to watch these explainer videos of the features of your tools, right? Let's see a last one, right? Yeah. So this was an interesting, growth hack, I would say. It's not a growth tactic, but it was a growth hack. So if you want to uh, growth hack your MRR, right? What you can do is like you can partner up with an influencer. So this strategy or this growth hack was used by this tool called as Tweet Hunter. So Tweet Hunter was a Twitter scheduling tool, and what happened is like Tibo was the founder of Tweet Hunter, and JK Molina was, he was one Twitter influencer which had a lot of engagement. So what Tibo did is like he hired him, JK Molina, as a co-founder and gave him equity and leveraged his audience, right, for promoting Tweet Hunter. And what later happened is like this Tweet Hunter tool was like scaled to like 20K MRR. So how you can try to emulate that, this tactic is like try to see which are, who are some influencers in your niche, try to make a list of it, and if you are okay by giving some equity, right, you can like try to reach out to them and just tell them, hey man, I have built this tool and you already have this audience. Would you like to, be a co-founder for this product, and I am open to share an equity structure with you. And maybe if that influencer is quite good and if he's open to that, he can leverage his audience, he will get equity, and you can growth hack your MRR for that. So this is quite an interesting, viewpoint. If you want to like really grow your app by onboarding an influencer as a partner, or as a co-founder. So this was an interesting, growth hack that Tweet Hunter used, and maybe you can try to replicate or emulate that for your application as well. Let's try to let's try to, add one more growth tactic for this video. Let's see. Um, So what we can do is like we can go with this one, or maybe the invite code strategy is quite interesting. And yeah, so let's go with the invite code strategy. So this is for those applications which are quite unique, and so you can build up a lot of curiosity and referrals, and you can use those invite code into a gamified experience. So how it works is like, I don't know if you've known about Perplexity Comet, which is like an AI browser. So they are also doing that. So you get an invitation. So first of all, you have to apply as for an wait list. Once you have signed up for the wait list, you will get an invite. And as if you have got an invite, you will get 2 or 3 more codes where you can share those codes, and you can add, or refer more users to this app. So this is quite an interesting, way to growth hack users, right? So this is also used by a tool called Flowwith. So I'll just show you. So this is a tool called Flowwith, and I have been using this tool quite a lot for my AI creation workspace. I have used it. So what it did is like, as you can see in this, image. So for inviters, I will get a subscription extension, right? And a reputation boost. And for invitees, for my friends, they will get free pro membership of $20 value and early access privilege. So if I'm referring someone, I will also get the benefit. And for my friend or the user who signs up, he will also get the benefit of signing up, right? So this is quite an interesting, invite code strategy that you can apply. I know that this is not a simple strategy to implement, but Of course, you can do that if you are really serious about adding a viral loop of users to your product. Because invitation code strategy works really well, and it's a well-known strategy and used by many YC startups as well. So if you're really serious about growing your user base via this strategy, I would highly recommend using this, because I have been, referring a lot of users. Like for example, Flowwith, I referred like around 7 to 8 users, right? So the more the invite codes, the more users this tool gets. So this invite code or the referral strategy does work really well. So yeah. So do let me know. Do check out growthcatalog.com. I have a free version as well, and I have a full version as well. I recommend the full version because I might be increasing the prices later on. So it's just for $49, and I will be adding a lot of growth tactics to this. So yeah, I guess recently yesterday only I added like three growth tactics over here, and I will be taking this 200 and 200 plus in some time as well. And if you are a founder or a growth manager, if you want to have a call with me, you can get this complete package as well, where I will create a detailed growth strategy for your application. I will create a document of it, and within the 4 to 5 working days, I will provide it to you. And then we can have a strategic call for your growth, right? So you can, also do this or get this package or the complete package, or you can just get the growth essentials package for now. And yeah, so that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.